This is hard pass, Kyle.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is hard pass. I'm
true.
gonna give it up. So, Drake, he dropped the album with Party Next Door.
Yeah.
And it was honestly, it was a Drake album with Party Next Door featured. But because he going through what he going through with UMG, I think he had to drop it this way, where it's a Party Next Door with Drake supposedly supposed to be the feature.
Yeah.
So, did you listen to it?
I listened to it, yeah.
What did you think?
I think that it was giving Take Care / Nothing was the same vibes.
It's funny that you say that, right?
Go ahead.
I don't know if you noticed, but like, I think it might have been 3 songs on there. He sampled Take Care. It was,
But Take Care was a big sample itself.
Yeah, I know, but that's kind of my point. It's like bringing it back. But there was a song where you could hear the real her in it. There was a song where you could hear the that drop, and Crew Love where it's
yeah.
That was in there.
Yeah.
And there was another song on there too where I was like, yo, I think this is from Take Care as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot what it was. But for me, I really enjoyed the album. I
figured you would.
It's not one that I'm gonna always run to, but when I do listen to it, I'm gonna listen to it all the way through.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I think I didn't like one song on there. And even that one song, I wouldn't even totally say I dislike it, but it ain't my vibe. You know what I'm saying? He was talking Spanish and stuff. I don't care about that.
Check it out.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Talk about it.
Was Drake and Party Next Door album better than Kendrick G and X?
Absolutely.
Dang, you were supposed to put up a fight.
No. I had like 5 or 6 songs from there, but I wouldn't listen to G and X all the way through. I would listen to Drake and Party Next Door album all the way through. You know what's funny? I don't even like Party Next Door.
I don't like
him
either.
And I think that every song that he did with Drake in the past, I didn't like. I think I might have liked one, and they did a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I never listened to Party Next Door on purpose.
Yeah.
I maybe heard a feature by accident with Drake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all in all, the album was a great vibe.
Yeah.
I do think
that's what it was about for me, the vibe. Good.
I do think that I'm gonna say a 12-month cycle. Mm-hmm. So right now it is February.
Yeah.
Going back to last February, outside of Glorilla's album, this was the best album I heard in the last 12 months.
Dang.
I stand on that. You do anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I can stand on it, but I definitely think that as far as the album that I heard within the last few months, this is up there for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But and for me, right, I heard a lot of people saying that they feel like Drake basically just took a bunch of filler songs and tossed them on there and said, "Hey, Party, jump on this so we can say it's your album." But for me, I feel like it was well put together for what the album was titled.
I think it was Drake with a bunch of songs saying, "Hey, I can't drop my own. Party Next Door, jump on this and drop some."
Yeah, okay.
I think that was the safest way to go, because I feel like if Drake did something like that with Wayne, it would have added fuel to the fire.
True.
And I think everybody know that Kendrick don't want to see Wayne at all. But I go ahead.
I think he threw some shots at Wayne at the Super Bowl, but good. It wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. But,
yeah.
But yeah, the album, I think it wasn't my speed of music, but I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. So when the album dropped, I didn't get a chance to listen to it because my headphones were broken. I wasn't about to listen to it without headphones.
Facts.
But when I finally got me some headphones and I listened to it, before I listened to it, all of the clips that I heard so far, all of those was 10s.
Yeah.
But then once I actually got to listen to the full album, I think I might give it an 8 or a 9.
So he was saying he was gonna drop this album and then he was gonna drop his solo album. Mm-hmm. First of all, I'm not sure if he can do that. He took some shots at Kendrick. Do you think the war is still on?
I think that they going back to where it was before the actual war popped off, where they, I put a little compilation together where it's like, when Kendrick did the Control verse, that's kind of was the pop off of everything, where Drake said, "I don't know why they've been lying, but your shit is not that inspiring." And then Kendrick said
he was lying.
He went to the cypher and was like, nothing been the same since I dropped control and tucked a sensitive rapper back in his pajamas clothes. And then Drake said, it was an interview, he was like, yeah, I'm more about like the longevity of music versus making moments of, you know, whatever. And then Kendrick said, Drake said, I'm top five. And then Kendrick said, smoking on your top 5 tonight. And then Drake was like, well, Academics jumps in there a little bit where he said, what top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?
That's a fact.
But it's going to be like that, where they kind of just throw jabs at each other throughout the years and whatever. But yeah, it led up to the big, you know, the big bang, the big war. And I think that's where they going back at now.
All right, check it out, Trav.
Talk about it.
The people want drama.
That's true.
The people watching, they want us black folks to fight and disagree.
Okay.
So I'm going to take it there.
All right.
After the whole beef.
Yeah.
Who do you rank higher on an all-time list? Kendrick or Drake? Right now, today. All-time list. Who would you rank higher and why?
It matters what we ranking them on, though.
As all-time hip-hop artists. All-time, everything collectively. We talking about hit making ability. We talking about rapping ability. We talking about wordplay. We talking about the freaking hooks. We talking about impact. We talking about everything. All time. Who do you got? You got Kendrick or Drake higher? You ain't even got. Go ahead. You want to think?
No,
make it sound good for the camera. Go ahead.
If you go wordplay, you go Kendrick.
That's a fact.
If you go the
hit making,
rapping ability, you go Kendrick. But if you go everything else, you kind of go Drake.
So I'm asking you, who you going?
I'm going Drake.
You going Drake all time?
Drake still is higher above Kendrick, even though Kendrick beat him in a battle. But there's much more to music than just beating somebody in a battle.
That's a fact.
And that's why I say Drake is higher. You forced to go Kendrick if we trying to debate.
I'm not trying to debate because I think Drake is.
Yeah.
And nobody challenged me yet. Okay. So I'm gonna say it again. Drake is the greatest all around artist, hip hop artist of all time.
Easy.
No matter who you bring up.
Yeah.
I think if you bring up anybody that's competing with Drake, it probably got to be Kanye, and Drake is like years ahead of him.
Yeah.
So on that all-time list, matter of fact, Gilly said it himself. It's just a battle.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big of a deal. I got Drake higher on my all-time list than Kendrick, even though Kendrick just beat him in
the battle. Yeah.
The battle.
Yeah. Respect.
Kendrick said sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Yeah.
If Drake bring out his stats, he would pop out and show niggas. I got Drake higher. Now Kendrick is a better rapper as far as wordplay and bars go.
There we go. Yeah, that's.
But that all-time hip hop, Drake is number one
for sure.
I don't care who you bring up.
You can go tell Jeff.
That's shout out to Jeff, but yeah, I mean Drake had probably the worst year of any other rapper.
Yeah, he did. But good.
And I'm not taking up for Drake at all.
Talk about it.
Drake is not a pedo.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
So I think Drake is the reason he lost that battle.
Agreed.
Because I think he took it too personal. Yeah. I think he was trying to prove Kendrick wrong. Versus,
every time Drake responded, he always was like, "You're lying."
Yeah,
that's
he
not
took
true.
it too personal.
Versus Kendrick, every time Drake said anything about Kendrick just move on to the next thing. He don't even respond to anything that Drake said, and I feel like that was the misstep.
That is it. Which I think, if we being completely honest, right? Everybody in America, being completely honest, I think everybody knows. 99% of people know that Drake is not a pedo. Drake tried to prove Kendrick wrong, which in battle rap artists say stuff like, "I had your daughter and your mother in the same room." We know y'all wasn't in the same room.
Yeah.
But it's just a part of battle rap. So I think Kendrick took it as, this is battle rap.
Yeah.
I think Drake took it personal.
Yeah. Like, I can't believe he just said that about me.
Because not like us, most of Kendrick's best bars are the accusations of Drake being a pedo. 99% of people know he's not.
Yeah,
but you know the fact that
the way
Drake stayed on that, and then Drake was like suing, is just like you went out bad, dog.
Yeah, he did go out bad. He did go out bad because it was like just when you didn't think it could get worse, Drake was like, "Hold up, let me show you."
He made it worse. Yeah, I do think that Drake made it definitely. I think Drake is the reason he lost. And it's not because Kendrick out-rapped him.
No. I think that most people should be able to actually see that and say that Family Matters, as far as rapping go, might have been the best line for line song.
I'm not taking up for Drake. I don't care about Drake. F Drake.
Sometimes you got to say that.
I got to say that Drake was on one of those 20 planes that crashed the past week. I would not care. But Not Like Us is only that good because Kendrick was dissing Drake. And let me say this. I got a couple friends. Mm-hmm. Not Like Us was not about us as black people. Not Like Us was about Compton. It was about L.A.
Yeah. Until the third verse.
No.
The third verse is where he did the black people stuff, but before
it was not. That's like me and you.
You take the third verse out, then it's all about L.A. and Compton
for 2/3 of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like he did that intentionally to make people start to say it was about black people, but that wasn't the case.
It was about Compton. It was about L.A.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people saying that Drake from Canada.
Yeah.
And Kendrick was representing for us. He was representing for black people. Yeah. Kendrick is super strategic. He is real smart in what he do.
Agreed.
Everybody listening that's not from Compton or California, not like us, you are quote unquote not like us until that third verse happened.
Yeah, until the third verse.
Like he is putting on for Compton. He's putting on for LA. He only made it about you to help gang up on Drake.
Yeah.
Agreed. Right? It's like everybody in every performance in the Super Bowl, it was Compton, it was LA.
Yeah.
When people say, because I saw a post where they were saying they not like us, they was referring to white folks, they was referring to people not from America. That song is for LA and Compton.
Literally.
That I don't understand. That's like me and you. We from South Carolina, and we go around bragging, "Welcome to Atlanta." Like nigga, that don't make no sense. Like that song is for Atlanta. We can like the song, but me and you being from South Carolina, we can't ride down 321 and Esso. Say, "Welcome to Atlanta." Let the players play. How we look?
Oh shit!
I'm just being honest. But with that, Not Like Us, you got everybody worldwide saying, yeah, he made that song for us. Yeah. He made that song for Compton. He made that song for L.A. Yeah. He threw y'all in on the third verse just to back him up.
Yeah, for sure. That's funny, though.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's a really good point.
It's a really
truth. Good point. Really
but
good point.
I will say this, though.
Talk about it.
2024, Kendrick gained my respect more than anybody in the history of hip-hop. Yeah, so, Kendrick, I tip my hat off to you. And I just want to say shout out to Savannah James.
Just because.
All
right.
Watch out.
So drop down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about the Drake and P&D album. And then what y'all also think gonna happen next with Drake going from here.
And
oh shoot.
And who do y'all rank all time as a better artist?
Yeah.
Kendrick or Drake. And let's not take 2024 because Kendrick won 2024.
For sure. Easy.
He beat out any rapper. He had the greatest year in the history of hip-hop.
Hip-hop artists, yeah. Yep.
Let's look at the totality of it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to PartyNextDoor.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think.